Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Monica and I am so grateful for you guys for all your prayers and all the well wishes that have been coming my way. I am feeling much better now, and the thing is that I have been having quite a time because of my Saturn return, and it's a bit heavy on me, to be very honest, because um, I've been having a proper schedule and having like a systematic way of being is something I like struggle with. So, yes, it's been tough. But, guys, here I am, and today we are doing a pick a card reading on this full moon, which happens to be in Libra. So, the interesting part about this full moon is that this is in Aries season, right? And it's supposed to be the biggest, right? This super moon of this entire year. So we cannot underestimate its influence. It's going to be, you know, in a way, path breaking. Its impact is going to be felt for a very long time. And as I said, since Aries and Libra are actually astrologically opposite zodiacal signs, it makes this combination even more interesting. It's almost like a tug of war going on between like Aries and Libra. Aries is all about self. It likes to concentrate on, me, and how can I be my best version, how to achieve my goals, aims. Like it's a very obviously Martian energy, right? Because Aries is ruled by Mars. It's all about aggression in a way. Libra, on the other hand, Libra is all about, you know, partnerships. It's about taking other people's views and keeping other people in mind while doing something. So there has to be a balance between the both. There has to be a balance between, uh, you know, where you have to, give yourself the time, right? And where you have to give others time, how you are going to set the boundary where your individuality is safe and you can, have that self growth, you can have that self development without hampering the society or without, you know, overstepping anyone else boundaries. Like that's what I'm feeling. And then you have to have like a very healthy balance and boundaries placed with other people in every sense. Libra governs every relationship, especially like romantic and business relationships, right? So you need to know how to let people know that, I cannot, do beyond this. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about this full moon. So let's see, where in your life exactly are you uh, needing balance, okay? As I said, Libra is all about balance, right? So I have like five piles placed in front of me. Now you guys can go ahead and choose. I have intentionally placed the pictures on top of these, in case you are like a visual person like me, you might want to pick up some particular drawing, right? Picture. So this is pile number one, pile number two, pile number three, four, and five. One, two, three, four, and five. So timestamps will be given in the comment section as well as in the description box. You guys can head down and pick the pile that is calling out to you. So I'll continue with the reading and I'll proceed with pile number one. Okay, guys, so if you guys chose pile number one, which is this beautiful drawing of nourishment. This is going to be a reading. I'm going to read this later. Like, first, let's look into your other cards. In the sequence of the cards that I drew. Now, the first card is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? The second card is Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. It is interesting because we do have full moon coming up, right? And this is a full moon reading. So something is going to leave your life. Some cycle is closing for you guys. And I believe it has to do with something that has been in works for a while. Like, you guys have finally recognized what it is that you need to let go of, right? You had been, getting triggered by this particular thing, but perhaps you were not aware of what this trigger is trying to show you. I see you have done some self-reflection. If you guys haven't, then I do see that this full moon is going to bring some sort of enlightenment, some sort of illumination as to what the problem is, where the problem lies, and what is it that you need to, work on, let go of. Like, there might be like a toxic pattern that you have been following over and over again. You keep falling into those habits or something, which keeps you stuck in a certain place. Say it can be laziness, it can be procrastination, overthinking, over analyzing, or it can be letting people take control of your life. It can be anything, right? So I am seeing that you're finally realizing it and coming out of it. Hmm. Okay, so the next card is the nourishment card. Now, what I feel about this particular card, of course, nourishment is about, better eating habits, a better exercise regime, in general, a proper lifestyle, shifting to a lifestyle that is nourishing you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well. So, we are not just talking about food, right? Like physical food. We are also talking about food for the soul. So I am seeing that there is going to be this shift within you, which is going to help you adapt to more positive and optimistic perspective. And so overall, you will be feeling really replenished, at a soul level. So this is really amazing, guys. I do feel, the story that in the beginning, in case you didn't listen to that part, where I was talking about Saturn. So I do feel there's something about your Saturn as well, Saturn placements. Perhaps you are having Saturn return as well. So this is making you follow like a stricter regime. It is making you stick to a schedule, get systematic, and getting serious about things. So that's what this is about. So the next card that we have is Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization. Yes, as I said, this is actually about stability. Like, I am seeing like your root chakra is being balanced and stabilized. Okay, so let me. Okay, so this card also talks about new talents or abilities surfacing if it hasn't already, like if you aren't aware of your abilities. Like I'm talking about abilities which you seem to naturally possess. It can be singing, it can be playing a certain instrument, it can be you know, arts, about arts. Even if you don't like yourself make the art, you might be very good at recognizing, you know, the artist, the minute details and things like that. So you are going to come more and more into your element, and you'll feel this overall change, you know. This is something that will help you feel holistic and complete within yourself. This will bring that deep satisfaction, you know, that what we crave. If there has been this hollow feeling inside of you, I feel it will fill that and bring out like this crazy passion within you. You might end up taking some sort of hobby, okay? But more than anything, I'm getting stability for this group. Okay, so let's move on to your tarot cards. So the first card we get is the Hierophant, which is interesting. Hierophant is all about stability, right? It's about following traditions, doing things in a systematic manner. This card also talks about someone who has a grip over their life. They know what they are doing, they have expertise over a certain field. As I was saying, you know, especially this seems to be true for those who, you know, seem to have a knack for something out, and you don't know how you do. You just grasp, like you might be into some sort of music, like a particular genre, and you just get it, you know. You can sit there and talk about that for hours. You're some sort of authority in a way. Like if you were to go on some sort of radio show or a, you know, TV show, you could like actually have your own show, if that makes sense, you know, talking about the details, nitty-gritty of all the songs and stuff like that. You know, the you can go into the depths, like where it came from, how the music was, you know, is different from that particular track, what changes you know, have come in this particular artist's work over the period of time, what was the concept behind this particular song, and stuff like that, you know. You guys might feel exceptionally irritated and angry at this point, so you might want to you know, keep yourself calm and grounded. So work on that part. I am seeing you know, people coming in for you, like passing comments or you know, triggering you. So this is properly the trigger card, right? And you have this as along with Three of Swords. So there might be exchange of hurtful words. You know, you might have end up in some sort of argument. So I would recommend that you maintain your composure and try to distance yourself from anyone or anything that is triggering you. At the same time, do not run away from it. Try to figure out what is it about this person or this particular topic that is triggering you. Just go into the depths and try to figure out the answers. And I'm telling you, during this full moon, it's likely you will get some sort of revelation if it's not there already. Okay, so, yes, that's the main thing for you guys. So, to conclude, you guys need to learn to balance your life by having a proper regime in place. You guys need to nourish not just your body, You need to nourish your soul, your mind, right? Eat well and exercise. Then make sure you are having like optimistic point of view when it comes to life. And again, you need to stay grounded, like, and steer clear of people who trigger you. And yeah, of course, try to figure out why they are triggering you in the first place, right? So this is what I had for group number one, and I'll see you in my next reading. I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye bye. Hi guys. So this is group number two, and know that we are in this together. I chose two too. FYI, there are angels, and archangels in this particular card. This is my psychic group. This is my, group that channels. So let's see what you guys have. So excited. Okay. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yes, this group needs to, ground themselves. Of course, we guys can't go out right now, right? And that must be putting you off balance because this group really needs to be around nature. So if you guys have some sort of indoor plants, then keep it by your side or spend some time there. Try to go outside in the balcony, soak in some sunlight, or if you can, then you can take a walk on your terrace, right? And what else am I getting? Yeah, I'm getting this group might be the group which is having trouble even sleeping, because you are always connected with the divine, and it's like messages come in but you don't know how to stop it, like especially when there is some sort of astrological event or some sort of say full moon, new moon, things like that. There is crazy channeling that is trying to happen, but if you're not relaxed, you won't be able to get the messages properly, firstly. Secondly, uh, you need to rest. Your body needs rest too. If you're too tired, again, you might not be able to properly get the messages or get the rest. So you need to learn to disconnect with your guides at times. I know how this sounds, but you need to like have a certain time where you connect with them. Let them know that, guides, you can come through during this and so hour, and I need to rest, so let me have my sleep and everything, and it actually works. Now this group is having like a crazy energy. You guys, your energy field is rising, as I said. So you are going to get messages more than ever. Like, seriously, some of you might even be having like a Kundalini awakening. Your chakras are aligned and you're having that Kundalini. You can read up more on this. I'm not going to go into details because we need to keep it short. And the next card that we have is the clairvoyance. See, this is all about knowing things, sensing things, and trusting your intuition, right? You are just going to get extra messages. Perhaps your dreams are getting crazier. Perhaps you are seeing signs everywhere, or you are just randomly getting random thoughts, which is all driving you a little crazy. Now let's look into your tarot cards and then I'll just come back to these cards. So you got the Devil card, the Chariot card, and the Three of Cups. Okay. Hmm. So this group might be in the habit of overgiving, overextending their energy, and that might leave you drained because I am seeing that this group is really generous, okay? And you guys might need to seclude yourself for some time because of this energy rising. You guys are kind of stepping up, vibrationally ascending, so you guys need solo time so that you can balance yourself out. And I wouldn't recommend that you go all out with your communication. See, the communication is the key. So the Gemini card is actually a very chitty chatty card. But then, from what I am seeing, you need some seclusion. Okay, so this group needs to find a balance between having solo time and having, time, spending time with family and friends. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So don't properly seclude also. When I say seclude, I mean like have some time to yourself, say 1 day, 2 day, you want to, just recharge your batteries, then, come back and, you know, you can engage with your friends and family and things like that. But make sure you are having like solo time because I'm seeing this group really needs some solo time. uh, so this is something that you are going to be taught. Also, I'm seeing you need to balance the message part, right? Receiving the messages part. So you need to know how to stop channeling and have like a specific time for that. Otherwise you'll end up drained. And you need energy, right, guys? You still need energy for other activities, like for your daily chores, right? So yes, that's what I had for this particular group for now. And I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hi friends, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Let's look into your cards. The first one is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Don't let your past hold you back. Yes, we'll put this there. And Wings of Isis uniting with the angelic self. Okay. So I'll just read these together. Okay. Now, coming to the first card. What I'm sensing from this is you guys have been fighting something. This can be love, this can be people. You might be pushing people away because of what happened in the past. You might be someone who is exceptionally self reliant, who doesn't like to let other people in, who doesn't like to share their secrets with others because this group might be suffering from trust issues deep down. Maybe you guys don't even realize it, or you do. So I am feeling this group needs to like realize that past is in the past, okay? And you need to let people in. You need to have friends. It's okay. It's okay to let others in. Everyone needs someone. There's no harm in that. Yeah, you can exercise healthy boundaries, but don't go to one extreme, right? I get a feeling of a wounded warrior from this as well. Like something pretty crazy happened with this group. I'm just feeling like cold and like somewhat bitter. You guys might have healed or might not have healed. Even if you're not bitter towards people, I do feel this group pushes people away. Mm-hmm. So I just saw 3 3. Another thing is, I feel your inner child got wounded in the process. I feel deep down, you guys are very innocent and pure. Like this, you have a very angelic presence, and that's why you feel the need to protect yourself like fiercely. I feel all you're trying to do is protect that inner child. So you guys need to know that you don't have to do this alone. You're not alone in this. Your soul tribe is there for you. Just call them. If you don't already have, they will be coming in for you once you put your walls down energetically. I feel this group is having energetic barriers. I feel you do feel lonely at times, but you're like, nah, I'm good. Stubborn energy, very stubborn energy. Yes, so this group has obviously strong leadership qualities, but you guys might also have had a wounded childhood. You guys might not have had the best parents. You might have had avoidant parents or someone who didn't pay much attention to you or didn't devote enough time to you, but you did not feel like that unconditional love from them. You didn't feel secure in that environment, and that's why you had to pick up that sword for yourself, because you felt you were all on your own, and this is how life is, this is how world is, and this is how it has to be from now onwards. Okay, great. Yes, see, this card is actually talking about deepening bonds and meeting new people. I am telling you, if you guys don't already have soul tribe, it is coming in for you. You are going to meet new people, you are going to have deep friendships, common goals, common vision, common interests, and it's really going to help you grow as a person. But you need to open yourself up to meeting new people. That is the thing. So this group has to balance the seventh house, which is the house of Libra. That is your connections with others, how you deal with others, boundaries that you place. For in your case, the boundaries are way too strict. So you need to, you know, lower down a bit, need to be okay with letting people in. You don't have to do all on your own. That is the main message. Now, let's look into your tarot cards. Again, you guys got the Nine of Pentacles, like how appropriate. Uh, then you guys got the Two of Swords. I mean, yeah. And the high priestess. So, yes, this group is connected to the realms, like the higher realms. That's also one of the reasons you might have felt, out of the place. And this group does have like star seed origins, I'm getting. So at times you feel people don't understand you, people don't get you, probably even made fun of you in the childhood or something. That's what made you, you know, withdraw in a way. Even though deep down you crave companionship, you want deep friendships, you feel like maybe it's not the best thing for me, uh, you know, going out there, putting myself out there, because that is likely to cause hurt. But know that you're not alone on this earth. There are other star seeds out there, right? All you need to do is call out your soul tribe. Put the intention out there psychically and put your energetic walls down and watch how you manifest these soul tribe people rushing right into your life. Like, you will be amazed. This is crazy. Man, this group is pretty intuitive, I'm telling you. You definitely have angels looking over you. You yourself are somewhat of an angel. Angelic presence, very strong. Mm-hmm. And even though they are there with you, uh, they are letting you know that you need to get more involved in your day-to-day life. Basically, you might have a tendency of drifting, getting a little, uh, how do I put it, like dreamy, too much into the other realm, to the extent where you might be ignoring like your current situation. Not for everyone, for some of you. uh, but I'm seeing that more in respect of like social circle, not in respect of money, to be very honest. Like, I think you do take good care of your money. If you don't, then I do see you doing so. Okay, in near future you will figure out. But yeah, definitely this group needs to be more in now. Like, you guys need to be uh, enjoying the human experience, right, guys? I feel that is where you guys are lacking balance, and my throat is going a little crazy, which is interesting. So I feel again this has to do with you channeling the higher realms. Okay, so take care of your throat, guys. If you guys haven't, I feel this has to do more with expressing yourself more than anything. This group is assertive, but they're not expressive, especially when it comes to interpersonal relationships, romance, friendships, can even be family members. So start expressing yourself. Don't be so much in your head, okay? So this is the main message, and I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye bye. Hi guys. So if you chose pile number 4, this is going to be your reading. Let's start with it. Now, this group got the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So right away, very high vibrational group, right? You're able to channel them. So definitely Starseed gang over here. Hey, hi. Okay, and a lot of blue, right? It's all about channeling, I'm telling you. Okay, the second card that we got is New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I think this is talking about your mission at the end of the day. You are here for spreading the light, spreading the word of all these higher realms, higher beings, to help awaken people. That's what you're here for. And yeah, your card was interesting too because you got the 7 pillars of wisdom. This is one of the most powerful cards in the entire deck, and I'll just quickly glimpse through it. Yeah, so this talks about teaching the world that your thoughts, words, and actions have consequences. So you need to, claim your power by changing your beliefs, understandings, and patterns. So refocusing on wholesome ones also helps like create life of your dreams. Okay, so yeah, these spiritual laws is something you are automatically attuned to because you came into this world with this wisdom. I see your soul already has it. You can tap into it once you drift into that state, once you're in that calm state of mind, meditative state of mind. That's what I'm getting. So this group already is a very, very wise one. I don't even need to give you any knowledge. You already have it. Okay. So the next card, and I was just talking about relaxation, right? All you need to do is relax. See, you just need to relax and remove all the stress. Just make sure you are doing this. Then you'll be able to channel all these messages way better. Now let's look into your next card. The brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Yes. So this card talks about knowing all the vices, knowing how things that we put energy into, again, that's where things are going wrong, like when we give in to emotions like anger, rage, jealousy, things like that, you are, inviting more of it into your life. So knowing these things, being aware of your shadow side or being aware of these negative patterns is what makes you powerful. And the only way to overcome is these things is through this gentle feminine power. It can't be done through force, but it has to be done from a place of love and compassion, not just for other beings, but for yourself as well. Okay, it's okay, it's natural, it's normal to have these emotions around, but you don't need to uh, you know associate yourself with these emotions. At any time you can tap out of it and shift your consciousness to better thoughts. So it takes practice, but over the period of time you will find yourself having more of positive thoughts than negative thoughts. So when we do have like a negative thinking pattern, it really helps if we can you know be aware of it. First of all, that's the first step in curbing that. So now let's look into your tarot cards. You guys got the star card. Again, this reminds me of you channeling and being a star seed. and you being a healer as well, you are supposed to be someone people look up to. You are supposed to be in a leadership role. You are supposed to be famous in a way, or some sort of authority. Now, Eight of Pentacles. So you need to first integrate these things into your lifestyle. Okay, you have to lead by example. That's what this is about. Even that's what Six of Wands does, right? He is the leader. First he first does it, and he shows people that this is how it's done. That's how people get influenced. That's how they know that, this guy is something, this guy or girl is something, and that we can do it too. So once they'll see the changes in your life, they will automatically follow you. That's the message, right? So this group needs to learn to relax. I feel this group overthinks a lot and might have the habit of criticizing, and you might be too much into yourself because um, you might actually be shy of coming out of your shell and sharing your gifts with others for whatever reason. You might be feeling out of place perhaps, and you aren't sure like how you will be received. So you feel like it's better to keep things to yourself. People might not get you, but what you are being asked to do is to get out of comfort zone and to share your gifts with the world, because it's going to actually surprise you pleasantly how well you'll be received. You will have the success because divine is with you. You are being divinely supported and guided. Okay guys, so this is what you need to do. And you don't have to have your entire life, sorted in order to guide others. You can do it simultaneously, at least you are aware. So let your thoughts be expressed, let this wisdom be shared, and strive towards making it a part of your life, inculcating these habits, healthy habits, and making the changes that are required. It will happen gradually, but you need to start right away, So yeah, that's what I'm getting for this particular group. I hope this was helpful, and you guys can like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye bye. So, group number 5. If you chose this and you are a single person, let me tell you, you are about to receive a marriage proposal. Rather, you're about to get married. Ha ha ha. So, yeah. Yay! Okay, I'll just read your cards. So, you guys got like 2 cards, one extra card, that is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I feel this group is being led towards marriage, to be very honest. And for others who are already married, you guys might be being called to make certain changes within your marriage. You might need to put in some boundaries, or you guys might be required to walk away from it, depending on your situation. Though I feel this is mainly talking about people who are about to get married, or the people who need to make some changes in their current marriage. So the next card is Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns Healing, Rewriting the Future. As I said, see, this is talking about healing, right? So that's why I said it's more likely that you have to make certain changes rather than like breaking a marriage. So don't freak out, guys. Now you got High Priestess and Marriage. So let me glimpse through these cards. See, of course, the High Priestess card is all about intuition, right? You having the feminine power and the wisdom. You are being asked to keep logic aside and just follow what your soul is calling you to do. Yeah, as long as you are having integrity and compassion for whatever you're doing or for people around and for yourself, it's good. It's all good. And I feel this group already is like the goody goody type, like someone with like a very high moral compass. So this group can sometimes have difficulty understanding how people can like not follow similar rules at times. So compassion is something that you might need to work on if you don't already have. As I said, this is not for everyone. It will depend. So take what resonates. Now, the marriage card. So, marriage is not always about marriage, but in this particular case, I just feel it is marriage. This card also talks about a particular project, family, relationship, work. It's all about commitment, okay? It's about committing to a certain cause in order to see it through, to see it grow and flourish. So, for others, this can obviously be a project or something you commit to. This can be committing to your soul purpose, because we do have that soul purpose. And for some of you, it's a part of your life to get married, okay, in order for you to fulfill your soul mission, which is again interesting. Hmm. So now let's get into your other cards. Healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises. Yes. So the divine masculine, when it's hurt, there are two ways that it can react. Okay. Either you will have difficulty asserting yourself, asserting like healthy boundaries, or you can be excessively aggressive in order to make things happen for you, because that's what you think needs to be done. That is the only way that you know to make things happen in your favor. So, this is interesting. So, this often happens when you have had like trouble with your parents in the childhood, where you were suppressed, and it has resulted in this wounded divine masculine within you. So you feel, unless you scream, shout, because that is something that you might have experienced, okay, that unless you do that, you are not going to get heard. Or this is what happened with you in the childhood, like it's not until you screamed or shouted that you were heard. So you have made a habit, to you have developed this habit over the period of time, things like that. So this needs to be healed. You need to know how to be assertive without being aggressive. It's called gentle compassion, uh, being respectful. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Okay, so the next card that we have, you and your loved ones are safe. Yes, I feel this group feels very insecure. That's why it is the way it is. So you guys need to find that level of security within yourself if you are to heal from this. So how do you do that? Is by empowering your divine masculine. So I think I might read a little bit of this for you guys. It might be helpful. Okay, guys. So this says, when there is damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our truths, in knowing what our truths and values are, and in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power, and then have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. Yes, that also leads to intolerance towards other opinions, okay, which are not same as you. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength, protection, and honoring of the self in all its uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and are happy to just love and be that person and allow others to do the same. Exactly, guys. Even if you have like a strong feminine side that is having unique values and strong creative force, without an equally strong masculine energy that is able to act upon those unique values, no matter what others may think, and take action to allow the creative force of the inner feminine to flow into form into the physical world. So, yeah, in order for the feminine of that we all have, in order for it to express itself in, yes, so the feminine needs the masculine, as simple as that. Okay, but it doesn't have to be aggressive. That is rather a toxic masculinity, right? So now let's look into your tarot cards. Now you guys got King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. So you guys might be meeting a fire sign, that is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Very fiery, or you guys can be a fire sign, right? This can be your other half, your spouse, future spouse, or yeah, I feel so. And for those who don't really have someone in mind, or those of you who aren't getting married, you guys are taking on the energy of this King of Wands, which is being connected to the divine source, channeling it and channeling your creative side and being able to implement it, because uh, this really does go well with this masculine. Like, you are able to have that will to implement your plans, to go after your dreams, right? To make things happen, being resourceful. So, yes, that is there. And for those of you for whom this is like a marriage, you guys might have met this person in the third month, that is March, or you guys will meet this person within the next 3 months. Yay! So, yeah, guys, this is what I'm getting for this particular group. And you guys can go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Sending you so much love and light. Bye bye.